Hey, can I talk to you for a sec? Something's been bugging me lately, and I'm kind of worried. What's going on? What happened? Tell me about it. Lately, my husband's been acting totally different, and I don't know what's up with him. Wait, what do you mean? Like, how exactly has he changed? He's gotten so cold all of a sudden. Even when I talk to him, he just gives these short replies, like he's pulling away from me. Wow, that's definitely concerning. He might be hiding something. You really need to sit down and talk with him. That's what I think too. Maybe he's stressed about something, but he won't tell me a thing. I honestly don't even know how to approach him anymore. It's eating me up every day. Yeah, that kind of distance would be tough. Do you feel like he's drifting away? Maybe, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Before things get worse, I really want to have a serious talk with him. Yeah, I think that's the right move. Don't rush it, but you've got to face it head on. He's not cheating, right? I really want to believe he's not, but honestly, with how he's been acting, I'm not sure. Still, you won't know until you hear it from him. Just take it one step at a time. Thanks. Talking to you makes me feel a little better. But if I don't fix this soon, I feel like I'm going to fall apart. I don't even know how it came to this. If it gets too hard, don't push yourself. I'm always on your side. Yeah, thanks. I really don't know what I'd do without you. Hey, Emma. You really are heartless, you know that? Why didn't you show up? Huh? What are you talking about? The least you could have done was be there to say goodbye. That's what any wife would do, but you? How could you skip your own husband's funeral? Brenda, where is this even coming from? You didn't even show up to say goodbye, and you left all the funeral arrangements to one of his co-workers. I called you 100 times and you never picked up. I'm sorry, my phone died. But I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Poor Anthony. He had an accident overseas and now he's coming back in a box. I just wanted to hold him one last time. I know you're not the type to make up something this cruel. But this is so out of nowhere, I don't even know what to think. I always thought you were a good daughter-in-law, Emma. I really trusted you. That's why this hit me even harder. Let's just stop for a second and clear this up. Are you saying you really had a funeral for Anthony? Yes. He must have wanted his wife there to send him off one last time. It's just so heartbreaking. Hey, Anthony's alive, you know? Well, sure, he'll live on in my heart forever. But that's not what we're talking about right now. No, I mean literally, he's alive. What? I just buried him today. That's strange, because I literally saw him a few hours ago. Oh no, he must have turned into a ghost. He must hate you so much. He came back to haunt you. He's not a ghost, he's actually alive. That's impossible. Then why don't you try calling him? I just did, but it's been busy this whole time. See, that proves he's already in the afterlife. If the family hasn't cancelled the line, the phone would still be working. Oh, right. And earlier you said he was brought back as ashes? But you didn't actually see him yourself, right? Well, they said it was too complicated to bring him back from overseas. His workplace and airline decided to cremate him. They told me they got your approval too. First of all, Anthony never even went on a business trip overseas. What? Really? I actually suspected he was cheating. He hasn't been home for the last few days, and I haven't been able to get in touch with him at all. Then maybe he really is dead. No, he's definitely at some woman's place right now. How do you even know that? Where are you right now, and what exactly are you doing? I'm literally tailing my cheating husband. What? Hiring a private investigator is expensive, you know? So I planted a GPS tracker and I've been following him for weeks. So you're saying my son's alive and still in the country? Yeah, no doubt about it. Then who was that woman from the funeral? That was probably his mistress. By the way, what did she look like? Brown, permed hair, flashy makeup, kind of a bold look. Sounds like her, but what about the funeral? That must have cost money too, right? They said it was Anthony's last wish to have a private service. So we just held a small prayer at home. No guests, just me. I felt so alone. Was the pastor there? Of course. But honestly, I was so shocked and heartbroken. I cried the whole time, so it's all kind of a blur. Now that I think about it, that pastor seemed a little off. What do you mean? The prayer, it was really bad. They probably sent some random stand-in. Why would anyone even go this far? I have no idea. The only thing I know for sure is Anthony is right now at that hotel across the street with another woman. If he's pretending to be dead, it's only going to make things worse later on. Exactly. For now, can you just stay put and not do anything yet? I guess that's fine, but we need to figure out what he's really up to. Alright, I'm happy my son's alive, but if he's hurting you like this, it's complicated for me. It's completely unacceptable to lie like this and cause his own mother to worry. Yeah, I'll leave the rest to you. Do whatever you need to do with him. Thank you. Can you send me that coworker's contact info? Got it. We talked a lot while arranging the funeral, so I'll send it to you later. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hello, sorry to bother you out of the blue. Is this Samantha's phone? Yes, who's this? Sorry for surprising you. Could I have just a moment of your time? Nice to meet you. I'm sorry to contact you out of nowhere. I'm Emma, Anthony Smith's wife. Sorry to interrupt you during lunch. No problem. I heard you helped a lot with my husband's memorial service. Well... But this is a real problem. How could you go ahead and cremate him and even hold a service without my consent as his wife? We only did it to spare you the trouble. You seriously don't know the difference between consideration and crossing the line, do you? Excuse me? Oh, is it because your brain's running on empty? Maybe try stuffing it up with crab meat. It might actually start working. Hey, what's your problem? And do you think you're in a position to talk back? I only did what I had to do for my boss. So my husband really is dead, right? Of course, we even held the service. Funny, because I just called his office and they said he quit 3 weeks ago. Well, yes. So that means he's technically your ex-boss, right? Then why would you still call him boss and even arrange his memorial service? Well, because he helped me out a lot while he was with us. If he already quit, then this whole story about him dying overseas is a lie, isn't it? He told me he wanted to get away from you, so I just went along with it. I never thought it would turn into this. I see. Are we done here? I'm busy. What about the legal paperwork you'd need to file? Excuse me? When someone passes away, you have to file the paperwork, right? It's fine. It's all been taken care of. Really? Honestly, I don't think you're even capable of doing that. Well, I did it, didn't I? Then explain exactly how you supposedly arranged for his cremation overseas and handled everything once you got back. I just followed all the proper procedures. Stop making stuff up. Everything you're claiming to have done is impossible without the family's consent. Well, I managed it somehow. Then give me the local doctor's death certificate. I lost it. How could you possibly file anything with the county clerk's office without that? There was no problem. That's ridiculous. Why don't you just admit it? There's nothing to admit. This is the truth. Fine, I'm going to the county clerk's office to pull the record myself. Go right ahead. If you really filed it, his name should already be removed from the records. I'm going to check, and you're okay with that, right? Do whatever you want. Hey, you do realize I don't believe a single word you're saying, right? I see. Then why are you acting so calm? I don't have anything to say about that. What are you plotting? Picking a fight with me, your husband's former staff? Are you okay? I don't need your concern. That's enough. I'm hanging up. Put Anthony on the phone. If you want to talk to him, you'll have to head to heaven. Forget it. Goodbye. Brenda? How did it go? Bit by bit, I'm starting to see the whole picture. So it really wasn't just in your head? Will you tell me what's going on? Do you have a minute right now? Did you find out anything? I talked to that woman from his office, but she only told me the same things you did. I see. Even when I said I'd pull his records, she didn't flinch. So I thought it was weird and went to the county clerk's office myself. And then I uncovered something unbelievable. What is it? According to the records, Anthony is still alive. So you were right. That's not the real problem. On paper, Anthony and I are divorced. What? He probably forged the divorce papers, but I don't get it. If he just wanted a divorce, there was no need to stage a whole funeral. You're right about that. The fact that none of this adds up is what's really unsettling. Lies that are bound to be exposed, a completely unnecessary funeral, what's the point? Emma, didn't you say something about GPS? Yes, I had a tracker on his car, but it ran out of battery. So now I have no idea where he is. And his phone's been disconnected too. I see. I'm his mother and yet I can't make any sense of what he's thinking. I'm sorry I can't be more help. Brenda, this isn't your fault. But honestly, I don't think we'll figure this out on our own. So I'm going to ask a ridiculously smart friend of mine for help. Sounds like you've got someone reliable on your side. Keep me posted if you learn anything. Sure. Joseph, it's been a while. How've you been?
Emma? Wow, this is out of nowhere.
Sorry for calling so early. I just need some advice. You got a minute?
Been a while. What's up?
Since you're a genius, I need your opinion.
Cut it out. I'm just an ordinary guy.
Yeah, right. You were doing college-level work back in elementary school.
Plenty of kids like that exist.
No, I don't think so. You got a medical license, then decided you hated blood. So you casually went and picked up law, CPA, and architect licenses. What kind of ordinary guy does that?
They're just licenses. You could get them too if you studied.
Like hell I could.
Just get to the point. I don't have all day.
What were you doing?
Playing Call of Duty.
Alright then, I'll take my time. So, my husband's been cheating, and on top of that, he faked a funeral and divorced me without telling me.
Even I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The cheating part's real. I followed him and saw him walk into another woman's house.
Okay.
A few days ago, one of his co-workers showed up at my mother-in-law's place. Brought an urn and held a fake memorial. Oh, and the pastor they chose was apparently not great at saying the prayer.
I see.
My mother-in-law thinks her son's dead, but I saw him alive with my own eyes. I went to the county clerk's office and turns out I'm already divorced.
I see.
What do you make of it?
Makes no damn sense.
Yeah, well, I could have told myself that.
Then figure it out yourself. I'm out.
Wait, I'll treat you next time.
A nice dinner at a steakhouse.
Damn, you really know how to run up a tab.
If he just wanted a divorce, there was no need for a fake funeral.
If I'm buying you a steak dinner, at least give me more than the obvious.
Shut it. I'm narrowing down the possibilities here.
Yeah, my bad.
Are you even sure your husband's behind all of this?
Huh?
Have you actually talked to him since this all started?
No, his phone's disconnected.
He could just be hiding, but right now the only one actually reaching out is that woman, right?
Yeah. I heard he quit his job, but I don't know what's going on with her. They won't tell me anything. It's all private info anyway.
Your husband was in real estate, right?
Yeah.
Well, I know the CEO over there. Helped him once with a messy situation involving a woman. Want me to ask?
Your connections are insane. Thank you.
Alright then, you have to go line up for me.
What?
The new Call of Duty drops next month. Go line up for me.
Fine, I just have to get there before the store opens, right? Like 9 a.m.?
Are you stupid? The night before.
No way, absolutely not.
Forget it then. I'm going to go play COD then. Later.
I'll line up, I'll do it.
Deal sealed.
Are you seriously a lawyer?
Hate to break it to you, yeah, I am. Later.
Hi, do you have a minute? What's this about? There's something that's been bothering me. I just need to confirm it. Something that's bothering you? About what? You didn't quit the company, did you? What's with this sudden interrogation? My husband said you really helped him out before he died, and I never even thanked you. Want me to buy you a steak dinner? I don't need anything like that. Fair enough. I mean, he's still alive anyway. Excuse me? You'd see it for yourself if you checked the public records. Is that so? What I don't get, though, is why Anthony filed a fake divorce. Beats me. I can't get in touch with him either, and honestly, I'm at my wit's end here. I don't know anything. If you think you can keep dodging me forever, you've got another thing coming. I'm not dodging you, not even trying to. Where's my husband? How many times do I have to say it? I don't know. You know, for the longest time, I actually thought you were having an affair with him. I see. I mean, faking his death, filing a bogus divorce. It all just screamed desperate, you know? I figured you were doing it all just to seal him away from me. But I guess I was wrong. Excuse me? You're broke, aren't you? I have no idea what you're talking about. So what, was this about cashing in on his life insurance? You staged a fake funeral thinking you'd get the payout, didn't you? That's not true. Oh, please. And then you realized after the funeral that you actually need a doctor's death certificate to file the claim. Because, you know, you're an idiot. The fake divorce papers, they were filed the day before that fake funeral. Divorce, funeral, remarriage, insurance payout. That was the plan, right? You've really lost it. You should get yourself checked. You didn't see it coming when I started tailing him, did you? Because I've seen my husband, alive, with my own eyes. I even have pictures. If what you're saying were true, don't you think it's weird he hasn't reached out to you? Yeah, that's the part I couldn't figure out. But then my best friend, this guy named Joseph, cracked the case. I don't know who that is. But if you're going to throw some amateur theory at me, save it. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Joseph's a freaking genius. Back in high school, during PE, my wallet went missing. The teacher searched everyone's bags, but no one had it. What does that have to do with anything? That's when Joseph stepped in. He said if the whole class was in the gym the entire time, then it's not one of us. Check if someone from the next class slipped out to the bathroom or the nurse's office. Okay. And guess what? They found it in some guy's bag from the class next door. I mean, isn't that kind of obvious? Wait, what? Are you saying Joseph's not a genius? Not particularly. No way. And I'm supposed to camp out overnight in line for that guy? What are you even talking about? Nothing, forget it. Back to the point. Anyway, Joseph tracked down where my husband is. Come again? Poor guy. He looks like he hadn't eaten in days, practically skin and bones. But right now, he's at his mom's place, getting a hot meal and a proper shower. How is that even possible? Because Joseph noticed something off. You were the only one from his team who stayed at the company. And during all this time, there hasn't been the slightest trace of my husband. But that doesn't mean... And here's the only reason you didn't quit Logic Realty. It's because you work in the department that controls the property keys. Am I wrong? Who's to say? That apartment of some woman I thought my husband was sneaking off to? Yeah, turns out it was one of Logic Realty's rental properties. He wasn't there though, so we checked the other units. That's when we found him. But how? Told you, never underestimate Joseph. Guy's got the brains and the connections. Please, anyone with half a brain could have figured that out. Wait, seriously? Am I the only one on the planet who thinks Joseph's a genius? Well, guess you caught me. I was so close too. Close? Close to what? 2 more days, then the mandatory waiting period before I could remarry would have been over. That's news to me. So you were divorced? Thanks to my debt. Whenever a new season drops, clothes, makeup, you name it, I just can't help myself. Even my niece can wait until after dinner to eat her candy. You're pretty pathetic. Pretty much. Maybe it's an illness. I figure that's got to earn me a free pass in court. Tough luck. That's not going to fly. Anthony had been confiding in me about the divorce. Honestly, I wanted us to be more than that. But he kept saying stuff like I could never betray my wife, all noble and old-fashioned. Anthony, you big softy, and I still doubted him. Well, whatever, your husband's back, isn't he? I missed out on that insurance payout, but let's call it even and move on. Not a chance. I'm getting Joseph to go after you. Criminal charges, civil suit, the whole 9 yards. Wait, Joseph's a lawyer? Didn't I mention that? Oh, and he's also a licensed doctor, CPA, and architect. He's literally a genius. Right? Finally, someone gets it. Not that it matters. I'm sick, remember? Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll ask Joseph how far that excuse will get you.
Hey there. This is my first time talking to someone with, well, a compulsive shopping problem. Nice to meet you.
And there it is. Classic Joseph. Is he always this rude?
Not really. You did just say, I'm sick so I can't be held responsible, right? Since I've got a medical license too, I figured I'd weigh in.
How the hell do you even know that? I'm literally sitting next to him. I showed him the chat. Whatever.
Anyway, let me get this straight. You forged legal documents to fake a divorce, staged a phony funeral without a death certificate, hid Emma's husband in one of your company's vacant properties, and then tried to pull off an insurance scam. That about cover it?
You make it sound so bad. I was desperate, okay?
Desperation is an illegal defense.
Wow, here we go, Mr. Cold Hard Logic. But even Anthony was helping me at first.
Got any proof? Chat logs, recordings, video evidence, anything? If not, it's just a story you made up.
Why am I the only bad guy here? Because obviously you are the bad guy.
Emma's right. You're the only one responsible for this mess. Anthony says you threatened him.
That's a lie. We have you on tape saying that if he wants his wife to keep that smile on her face, he's got to follow your lead. What?
Anthony had no choice but to obey. He was trying to protect Emma.
I mean, I wouldn't lose to someone like you. But even I'd think twice if you started talking about hiring actual criminals.
This is straight up a crime. You orchestrated the fake funeral and the forged divorce. Anyone can see that. Anthony isn't your accomplice.
You did this all on your own. But maybe I really am sick. I might not even be legally responsible.
You have no medical history, no diagnosis. If you want to claim insanity, you need hard evidence. But everything you did, planning, prep, execution, all screams premeditated.
So basically, it wasn't some spur-of-the-moment thing. This was a full-on, premeditated job.
Exactly. The chat logs, forged documents, even the keycard records from the properties. All of this serves as evidence.
But I didn't actually steal anything.
The second you tried to file that insurance claim, it became attempted fraud. Intent is enough to sink you.
Wow, that's way worse than I thought.
Forgery, falsifying public records, breaking and entering, unlawful confinement, attempted fraud, it stacks up like a freaking Jenga tower.
Or, you know, a champagne tower. Cheers. No, I'm actually going to get arrested.
That's the only possible outcome.
Wait, you seriously thought you'd get away with this? That's impressively dumb.
Oh, and just so you know, this whole chat is considered admissible evidence. You've confessed to half of it already.
Hold on, please. Let's just calm down for a second.
I am calm. That's why I'm following the law. We'll see you in court. Anyway, I've got a game to get back to, so later.
Well, impressed by my Joseph? He's not yours. He's been weird since forever. Always tearing people apart with cold, hard logic. No wonder he had 0 friends. Which is why I'm literally his only friend. I really don't care. So, my husband was just following your orders because he was trying to protect me. Poor guy. I wish he'd come to me sooner. Honestly, I think I'm falling for him all over again. Shut up! How much debt are we talking about? About 150 grand. An office worker can borrow that much? Not from anywhere legit, but it's from the kind of people who don't send polite reminder letters. Yikes. And if you think you can hide in prison to escape it, those guys will really lose it, huh? Wait, what? Well, isn't that how it works? Out here, they can squeeze every last dime out of you, force you into whatever late-night job it takes. But behind bars, I hear you barely make a few bucks a month. No way! When you finally get out, that's when it'll all come crashing down on you. Stop saying terrifying things! I'm just stating facts. I'll apologize to Anthony. I used to be his adorable staff member. I'm sure he'll forgive me. If you seriously think you deserve forgiveness, that's just pathetic. Please, help me. I questioned my husband. His mother grieved for him as if he'd passed away. We cried a river over you. You don't get to toy with people's lives like this, you piece of trash. I'm sorry, I really am, so please. Please what, you jerk? Huh? Oh, pardon me. Guess I lost my patience for a second. My language slipped. Please, I'll do anything if you can just forgive me. Just don't abandon me. Then get lost. Get out of our lives. Don't even think about coming near us again. No way. That's too much. You made your choice. Now own it. It's been a little while since then. Just like Joseph said, Samantha was found guilty on every single charge stacked against her. I filed a civil suit for damages, and Joseph even sat in on the criminal trial as a legal observer. Apparently, that loan shark of hers showed up in the gallery too. The moment Samantha saw his face, she went white as a sheet, and, well, let's just say she lost control of more than her nerves in court. Brenda actually laughed and said even I wouldn't have done that, which nearly made me burst out laughing right there. As for me, work has finally settled down, and my husband and I have been talking more than we have in years. He's been facing reality head-on and honestly seems truly remorseful. Just the other day, he even camped out overnight to buy me a copy of my favorite new game on release day. It might sound small, but little moments like that mean the world to me. From this point forward, I plan to cherish this peaceful, simple life, and fingers crossed, I won't have to rely on Joseph's help again.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.